So we are live in YouTube right now. So welcome to the bidding of the supply, delivery, and maintenance of 8 units aircraft rescue and firefighting vehicles, bid number 243306, ABC of which is 800 million pesos. For attendance purposes, may we please ask everyone to state their name and the company they are or you are representing. Pabigyan po natin sila ng microphone, please.
Good
Sir,
morning.
let's start po. Yes, sir.
Good morning. I am Johnny Ramos of BJ Mercantile.
Good morning, ADMS of Asian Aerospace.
Good morning, Peter Gocheng from Colonel Trading.
Good morning, Miss Wilma Lanzuela from Colonwell. Jacinto. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Ernesta Pabroa from Conequip Philippines.
Frederick of Philman Corporation.
Good morning, Brent Peñalosa from Boston Home Inc.
Ariel Basas from Boston Home.
Paige Rodriguez, Asian Aerospace.
Jean Santiago from U.S. Embassy.
Tom Morales from Asian Aerospace.
Von Enrique Escobar from Asian Aerospace.
Okay, sir. With the permission of the chairman, sir, we'd like to begin with the opening already.
Sorry, did I hear someone from U.S. Embassy? Okay. Thank you.
Representative from Boston Home Incorporated in joint venture with Bauer International. Representative, can we ask if this is your bid submission? Yes. Thank you. Proceeding to open the submission of Boston Home. Showing to you the technical component and financial component bids of Boston Home Incorporated. For the technical component, the bid submission of Boston Home is signed on every page. Pagination and tabbings present. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Valid PhilJobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages.
PhilJobs registration issued to Boston Home Incorporated, valid until August 28, 2024. Pages 1, 2, and 3. Submitted. Since this is a joint venture, we'll check also the submission of their JV partner, Bauer International. Their PhilJobs registration is valid until July 19, 2025. Pages 1, 2, and 3. Submitted. Sorry. The submitted audited financial statement of Rosenbauer is dated April 6, 2023. Can we confirm from Rosenbauer if this is indeed April 6? Yes, sir.
Are they confirming?
Opo, sir.
Proceed with the...
Sir, yes, sir. We will proceed with the opening, sir. And this is duly noted. Next, please.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Boston Home. Submitted. Next. Complied. Next.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC.
SLCC of Rosenbauer International. Signed, submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid securing declaration signed by the authorized representative. Signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and our after-sales part if applicable.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative.
Omnibus sworn statement. Signed by the authorized representative. Notarized, submitted. As well as a joint resolution stating that Ariel Basas is the representative of Boston Home and Rosenbauer International. Signed, notarized, submitted.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
NFCC of Boston Home. Submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement, GVA, in case the joint venture is already in existence. Or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful.
GVA. submitted.
That's it for the technical component, sir.
Sir, considering that the annex of the PhilJobs registration of Rosenbauer did not submit an updated audited financial statement, which supposedly should be submitted this year, and in contravention with the PhilJobs notice that all registered bidders with the PhilJobs which failed to submit an updated annex, and that is the mayor's permit, tax clearance, and AFS, shall be considered as suspended PhilJobs registration. The technical working group recommends the disqualification of the joint venture of Boston Home Incorporated and Rosenbauer International for the consideration of the committee.
Members?
Motion, Mr. Chair. Move to adopt, Mr. Chair, the recommendation of the TWG for the disqualification of the joint venture Boston Home and Rosenbauer International for failure to submit an updated Annex A of the PhilJobs Certificate of Registration.
Any second? Objections? Comments, inputs?
Seconded.
Just for orderly proceeding, can you show the basis? So we won't have to revert again. And what would be the recourse for the bidder, if any?
Can you please flash the screen that's being shared right now? This is from the PhilJobs website. So by virtue of the Government Procurement Policy Board, Resolution 15-2021, the platinum membership of suppliers with expired Class A eligibility documents will be automatically suspended by the PhilJobs. The automatic suspension shall take effect on December 10, 2022. An email notification for which will be sent to the registered supplier coordinator as a reminder.
Okay.
So, pakibaba po din na lang sa pinakababa para yan. Okay.
Right. There's also a provision in the GPPBIRR which states, among others, that all bidders shall upload and maintain in PhilJobs a current and updated file of the following Class A eligibility documents under citing sections 23.1A and 24.1A, and among them include audited financial statements. There's a recommendation. There was a motion duly seconded. The Bids and Awards Committee, Bravo, is constrained to declare the bid of Boston Homes joint venture with Rosenbauer as disqualified. The motion is carried, so ordered. TWG?
Yes, sir. Boston Home Incorporated is allowed 3 days to submit your motion for reconsideration. Are you filing a motion for reconsideration, sir?
Check.
Yes, sir.
Rosenbauer is a listed company. In their website, the updated FS is 2023, and there's no 2024 yet. So it is, and we just applied for a renewal on last Tuesday. It was accepted by PhilJobs. That's why we were approved. They were approved, and we were issued PhilJobs. So it is in their website. It's a listed company. You can check the website.
All right.
So that's why it's 2023.
We take note of your explanation, and we preliminarily accept that, but we will still need a formal submission of a motion for reconsideration. Okay. Attorney Mendoza? So the resolution of the BAC stands. Preliminarily, we declare your bid as disqualified. but you are not without recourse, again, you can file, sir, a motion for reconsideration, and we will await that within a period of 3 days as the determination under 9184. Hope that clarifies. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for understanding. Thank you.
Can we confirm from the representative of Conequip Philippines Incorporated if this is your bid submission?
Yes, sir. That's all.
Thank you. Inside the envelope are 2 yellow folders or envelopes containing the technical and financial component bid of Conequip, its original and copy 1. Inside the yellow envelope are 2 brown envelopes containing the financial component and technical component of Conequip's bid. Proceeding to open the technical component. So showing to you their submission. Signed and no pagination, but with tabbings. Okay, checklist please.
Checklist. Valid PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages.
Ma'am, just to confirm, this is not a joint venture, right? No joint, wala pa kayong ka-JV, okay. PhilJEPS registration issued to Conequip Philippines, valid until June 21, 2025. Pages 1, 2, and 3. Submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started.
A statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract.
SLCC. Submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid securing declaration. Signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specification, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts if applicable.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate.
omnibus sworn statement, signed, notarized, as well as a secretary certificate, signed, notarized, both submitted.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
Net financial contracting capacity, signed, submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement.
Not applicable.
Let's set for the technical component, sir.
With that, the technical component submission of Conequip Philippines is initially rated as passed. Okay na muna ako. Hydrate. Thank you. Representative from Asian Aerospace, can you confirm if this is your submitted bid?
Yes, sir. Mr. Can I ask what is the SLCC of Conequick?
Sige, we'll allow it. To the bidders, moving forward, if possible, please immediately raise your concerns in the interest of time, okay? Because we have several other agenda, but we'll allow it for now.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. 6x4 and 8x4. Okay. Clear? Yeah. Okay, we take note of that. This is absence or presence. We're just determining. You're welcome. Okay. No other request? Manifestations? Okay. Okay, Attorney Mendoza. We have one more from...
Sir, regarding the NFCC form, did they attach the audited financial statement, which is a requirement in the NFCC? Did they attach it? It's stated in that form that when you state your NFCC amount, there is always an audited financial statement. Why? Because that is my experience from another bidding in another agency. So I hope, sir, you
What
can
is our requirement, Attorney Mendoza? And wait, can we confirm from the bidder that there is no attachment to this?
Yes, sir. We have attached the AFS.
Okay, so they're saying there's an attachment.
Yes, there's-
Nevertheless, what is a requirement? We've mentioned that this is recorded, right? So you can go back again to the proceedings because I saw some of you taking photos and recording. We allow that, that's fine, but in the just to let you know, this will be posted anyway, so you can review again if you wish to. Maybe ask the bidder to help you locate it. Ah, meron na. Yung AFS.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I just showed it earlier, the sections of the audited financial statement.
Yeah, what I'm referring is to the form itself because the FS should be attached in the NFCC form. That is a GPPB form. So if the FS is attached in the other annexes, it cannot be.
Tignan mo na ang inaalapan ko.
Tom, can you help them?
Yes, Mr. Chair, for everyone's information, in reference to the 2016 revised IRR under section 23.4.2.6, the computation of the bidder's NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid, calculated as follows. I'll go down further to the statement that answers the concern of our bidder. For the purposes of computing the foreign bidder's NFCC, the value of the current assets and current liabilities shall be based on their audited financial statements prepared in accordance with international financial reporting standards. It did not say anything that it has to be attached for the basis of NFCC computation, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And just to confirm, in our bid bulletins and in our bid documents, we did not specifically require that to be attached?
Yes, Mr. Chair. No, it is not required to be attached.
Okay. What's your, do you have a rejoinder to that? I know you said that it's being done in other agencies.
Yes, sir. Because
But
usually
this is a
mandated yun,
different
sir.
agency also, and the technical team prepared the requirements. But we will abide if that is the rule under 9184. But if it's not, we tried to open up the bidding so that all the bidders can join. So we did not want to be really strict when it comes to this so that more can participate. If we're just going to disqualify on the basis of what other agencies experience in terms of their bidding requirements, we are not keen on doing that unless it's an intrinsic and extrinsic requirement that will affect the validity. I don't think we can consider that. But if you can cite a rule that mandates CAAP to do so, then we will be abiding to that requirement. But for now, I think we will allow it. That's the recommendation of the TWG. Anyway, there's bid evaluation. Okay. Sige. Do you have any others? Colonel representatives? Anything else that you want to raise? Can you repeat the manifestation? You're saying that it is a requirement to be attached on the NFCC, the audited financial statement. Okay. So, what say you, TWG?
We will consider those manifestations in the bid evaluation, sir.
All right. Okay, we're not deciding yet on it. What we're deciding is we will allow this for now. Okay? Please use your mic, sir. Sorry. Can you use your mic?
Ang ano ko lang, sir, kasi pag sinabi mong i-evaluate nyo sa during the post-qualification ba, sir?
No, bid evaluation, sir. Not
akala ko
post-qualification. No, not post-qualification. No. Bid evaluation.
Okay lang,
Okay.
sir. Thank you po.
But if you still have a stronger,
Will do, sir.
we're very much willing to listen.
Thank
But
you, sir.
again, we're just trying to say that in the interest of transparency and accountability, the mandate given to us is to open all our government procurement so many qualified and competent suppliers can participate. And for now, we're accepting it. Okay, I think that's a recommendation of the TWG.
Yes, sir. Again, if I may repeat my recommendation a while ago, it is initially rated as passed. Okay, so this will still undergo bid evaluation, if ever post-qualification. So nothing is final in today's opening. If you're clear on that.
Okay.
Okay?
No, but we, at Attorney Nestor, appreciate that, but we need to, this is a very critical procurement, 800 million at that. So we want to listen to as many inputs and feedback from the prospective, no, the bidders, you're now bidders. So keep it coming as long as it's respectful and polite, and we will accept them. Okay? Okay, let's move forward.
Sir, again, confirming if this is the bid submission of Asian Aerospace, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So inside the envelope are two green envelopes, the original and the copy one of their submission. Regarding what, sir?
Because when I opened the financial statement that was submitted to PhilJeps, the term is 2023. It covers the 2023. If you can open the submission in PhilJeps, it's 2023 income. 20, yes. It's the presentation from abroad. It doesn't mean it is 20. It is the FS is a submission of 2024, but the income from 2021, 22, 23.
Yes, sir.
Because in the presentation in the Philippines, the RFS is submitted on 2024. It covers 2023 and 2022. But in Austria, the title is 2023, but the contents is 2021, 22, 23. If you can open the PhilJeps,
Well,
what we submitted.
we take note of that. We'll just finish this and then we'll make a deliberation.
Yes.
Go ahead, Attorney next.
Inside the green envelope are two brown envelopes, the financial component and eligibility and technical components. Proceeding to open the eligibility component. So the bid submission of Asian Aerospace Corporation is paginated. And with tabbings, no signature on each page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Valid PhilJeps registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages.
PhilJeps registration issued to Asian Aerospace Corporation, valid until January 24, 2025. Pages 1, 2, 3. Complied, submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC.
SLCC. Submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid securing declaration form, signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts.
Statement of compliance, submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate.
Omnibus sworn statement, signed, notarized, along with a secretary certificate, signed, notarized, submitted.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
NFCC, signed, submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement.
Not applicable.
That's it for the technical component, sir.
Sir, with that, the submission of Asian Aerospace Corporation with regard to their eligibility and technical documents is initially rated as passed.
Okay, may objection ka, Mr. Desa?
For notation, the submitted NFCC has the attachment of the income tax return, and
Noted, sir.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Next.
Representative from Philman Corporate Distribution. Sir, can you confirm if this is your bid submission? Yes, confirm. Thank you.
What's this? Ano to?
Philman.
Philman. Representative from Philman. Meron?
Yes, sir. Sir, pakitaas kamay from Philman.
Okay.
Yan.
Alright.
Ayun, sir. So inside the envelope are two more brown envelopes containing the original bid of Philman Corporate Distribution and a copy thereof.
You may partake your lunch if you wish while we're doing this, except the TWG.
Pwede mo pasubo, sir. Showing to you the technical component and financial component envelope of Philman Corporate. Proceeding to open the technical component. Showing to you the submission of Philman, signature,
Sige, mamaya
And no pagination, but with tabbings. Let's go with the checklist.
Checklist. Valid PhilJEPS registration certificate, Platinum membership, all pages.
Sorry, can you confirm, is this a joint venture, sir? Yes. Okay. PhilJEPS registration issued to Philman Corporate Distribution, valid until November 12, 2024, pages 1, 2, 3. Submitted. PhilJEPS registration issued to PT, how do I pronounce that? Ziegler, Indonesia, valid until January 18, 2025, pages 1, 2, and 3. Submitted. Next.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing government private contract by Philman, signed, submitted. Next.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid.
Showing to you the SLCC of Ziegler. Complied, submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid securing declaration form, signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specification, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and our after-sales parts.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Statement of compliance. Submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate.
There you go. Omnibus sworn statement. Signed, notarized. And an SPA for Ziegler and Philman. Signed, notarized, submitted.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
NFCC. Sa popular request, attached is the ITR. Submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or a duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JBA in the instance that the bid is successful.
Submitted.
That's it for the technical component, sir.
Any manifestations from the bidders? I hear none. Okay,
Meron, sir.
please.
Sir, good morning. BJ Mercantile purchased the bid documents sometime June 21. And we're supposed to represent Ziegler, Indonesia. Our basis on that is that we have an exclusive distributorship agreement with Ziegler. But nonetheless, we discontinued to submit an offer because knowingly that will become an issue with another bidder who is representing Ziegler. In our case, we have an exclusive distributorship agreement to supply ARFF for CAAP. In the case of another bidder, what they have is to supply municipal fire trucks. I think that's the commercial undertaking with the LGU. So my question is, can Ziegler contract with Pillman and form a joint venture if they are tied up with BJ Mercantile? That's my question, sir.
We do not have an answer immediately, readily, but thank you for bringing that to our attention. We are not aware of the internal dealings with our bidders and their contractors and suppliers, but those will be part not only of the bid evaluation, but the post-qualification. We will make sure that all the documents available are proper, in order, and as a matter of fact, legal and fair to all concerned. One of the major requirements that we will be looking for is first and foremost, the capability of the bidder to supply what is promised and what is committed based on their bid offers. We take note of your manifestations, but we also understand that BJ Mercantile submitted a letter. I don't know if this is today or yesterday. We will be deliberating that, Mr. Ramos, and duly noted. Thank you for raising that concern. Unless the representative from Philman has any manifestation, we will move forward with. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We'll be doing that anyway. We'll be doing our bid evaluation through our technical working group, and well, it will be disclosed by the record anyway. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We take note of that. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And we will reply to the letter of BJ Mercantile after we review the documents. Thank you. Attorney Nestor, please proceed.
Yes, sir. With that, the initial or the submission of Philman Corporate Distribution in joint venture with PT Ziegler Indonesia with regard to the technical component of their bid is initially rated as passed. Sinong angkas rider ang nawalan ng box ngayon? Representative from JV of Colonwell and Jacinto Marquez. Is that correct? Marx or Marquez? Marquez. Can we confirm if this is your bid submission? Okay. There are numerous copies to the submission of the JV of Colonwell and Jacinto. Copies number 3, 2, 1, and the original bid. Alright. So inside the envelope are two envelopes, the financial component and the technical component. So there are two parts to their bid submission, the technical component. Let's open the first part. Series. So the submission of the joint venture of Colonwell and Jacinto is signed on each and every page. No signature, but with tabbings. Let's proceed with the checklist.
Checklist. Valid PhilJEP's registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages.
PhilJEP's registration issued to Colonwell Trading, valid until October 2 of this year. Pages 1, 2, and 3. Submitted, but we take note of the AFS submission of Colonwell was last year, March 31, 2023. Despite that, we ask the committee to allow us to proceed further.
Granted.
Next is the PhilJEP's registration certificate issued to Jacinto Marquez de Oliveira Saxores, LDA. Valid until May 7, 2025, pages 1, 2, and 3. Submitted. Next.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
All ongoing government, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract.
SLCC. Submitted.
So just do our own calculations later on because it's not in peso.
Yes, this is in euro, sir.
But that's fine, that's fine.
Yes, sir. Next.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid securing declaration form. Submit, signed, notarized, and submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and/or after-sales parts.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate.
Please repeat. Pa-repeat.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate.
Omnibus sworn statement. Signed, notarized. Again, repeat again yung requirement.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate.
They submitted an omnibus sworn statement, but without a secretary certificate. Submitted.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
Or committed line of credit, right?
Yes, sir.
They submitted a committed line of credit from Asia United Bank. So, 20%. Tama ba? Oo. Submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful.
Joint venture agreement between Commonwealth Trading and Jacinto Marquez de Oliveira. Signed, notarized, submitted.
That's it for the technical component, sir.
Mr. Chair, can we go back to the omnibus sworn statement, the attachment, whether both parties authorize a signatory to sign the omnibus sworn statement? No attachment to that, Attorney Nestor, both from both Colonwell and Jacinto.
A joint resolution. There's none, Attorney Frank.
There's none.
No attachment.
All right, thank you.
If you don't mind, may I speak? Okay, sige.
Okay, what is the... Hold on, sir.
I'm just checking whether there is an attachment to the omnibus sworn statement, secretary certificate coming from
Both companies.
both companies, parties to the joint.
Okay. There's none. according
none,
to
sir.
the TWG. We're looking for it. If you can help,
Can you help us, sir, kung saan, sir, naka-attach?
for the other bidders, in the interest of transparency, you can also join so you're aware that there are no intercalations on the document submitted.
Okay, we'll flash the checklist as appearing in our bid documents. Hindi, ito. Ito yung gagamitin, yung hard copy. So this is our requirement under the bid documents. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement and, if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Sir, one, considering that the submitted PhilJobs certificate of registration of Colonwell does not include an updated audited financial statement as being shown as on screen, and the fact that their omnibus sworn statement did not have the requisite special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS in contravention with Annex F Form 3. The technical working group recommends the disqualification of the bid proposal of Colonwell Trading in joint venture with Jacinto Marquez for the consideration of the committee.
Motion, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
Move to adopt the recommendation of the technical working group for the disqualification of the joint venture Colonwell and Jacinto Marquez. Number one, for failure to attach an updated Annex A of its PhilJobs certificate of registration, and number two, for failure to submit the required secretary's certificate or SPA as an attachment to the omnibus sworn statement.
I seconded, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Before I rule on the motion, may I hear if there is any manifestation from the bidder? Go ahead, please.
Mr. Chairman, are we going to be allowed to file our motion for
Yes, of course, ma'am.
reconsideration?
Within 3 days after today.
From today. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
There's no decision yet because I understand you're going to file a motion for reconsideration, and we will accept all explanations and those will be duly considered. But just to advise everyone, since you're all here anyway and you're the bidders, we just got an approval from the board to acquire another set of fire trucks. It's going to happen anytime soon. There's 7 more, and we were advised also that there will be more coming. So we hope that the participation will also be forthcoming from all your companies. Yun lang po. So that some who are unable to participate may not lose hope that you can still participate in the upcoming bidding for fire trucks. The same technical requirements, we suppose. Colonel Val, that's correct, right? We will be using the same bid documents, bid requirements. So if you're not very fortunate on this one, consider this as a practice, and we hope that you will not lose hope in this particular project. We will have more. We will be audited by March, so it's very important for us to expedite the procurement. Thank you, Attorney Nestor. So
And
the
if
motion
so, please submit only 1 copy of your bids, please.
for the environment. So okay, I'll rule on the motion, Sir Johnny, first. So there's a motion and duly seconded for the disqualification of Colonwell and Jacinto Marquez. You will be filing a motion for reconsideration. That's on record. We will be awaiting for that. But for now, Based on the recommendation of the TWG, your bid is hereby preliminarily disqualified. Thank you. Your manifestation, Mr. Ramos? This is a public bidding, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. Okay. No. All right. That's okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just curious about your loan of 47. Are you going to push through that to Holland or that will be bidden?
We are not actually privy to the actual ongoings of that loan. So we are simply a technical consultant when it comes to those. Very recently, I'm not sure if I can disclose the exact content, but very recently I think there's a difficulty in terms of the requirements of the Department of Finance. Hence, we will proceed with the public bidding as this is a very urgent concern on the part of the authority. So we will not await that. Whether it's going to happen or not, that's not within our control, but we understand there are some legal hurdles that are unfortunately not settled at this point. So we will proceed with the public bidding. We will be budgeting it through GAA and the corporate operating budget. We just got the approval from the board to proceed with several phases more. So we will be doing that. Thank you. Attorney Nestor, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We now proceed with the opening of the financial bids of those bidders whose technical components were initially rated as passed.
How many are, ilan ang natirang matibay?
Tatlo, sir.
Tatlo. Wala yung
Proceeding with the opening of the bid of CONEQUIP Philippines.
Huh? Yeah, but we rated it as pass initially, so it will still be open.
Checklist, please.
Checklist, please. Checklist po, for
Okay.
financial component. For foreign bidders claiming by reason of their countries, extension of reciprocal rights of Filipinos, certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities.
Not applicable.
Next is certification from the TTI if the bidders claim preference as domestic or domestic entity.
Not applicable.
Original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule.
Price schedule submitted.
Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid form submitted.
That's all.
Signed.
Po, sir.
The financial bid of CONEQUIP is in the amount of 790,400,000 pesos, with no discount and below the ABC. Again, that's 790,400,000 pesos below the ABC. Up next, we have the financial bid of Asian Aerospace. Checklist, please.
For foreign bidders claiming by reason of their
Not applicable.
certification from the TTI if the bidders
Not
claim-
applicable as well.
Original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule.
Price schedule, signed, submitted.
Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid form, signed, submitted. The bid amount of Asian Aerospace is in the amount of 708 million pesos. No discount and below the ABC. Again, that's 708 million pesos with no discount and below the ABC. Up next, we have the bid proposal of Philman Corporate Distribution Corporation. Checklist, please. Not applicable yung first two.
Number 13, sir, not applicable.
Yes.
Okay. Original of jury sign and accomplished price schedule.
Price schedule submitted.
Original of jury sign and accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid form submitted, and the bid of Philman is in the amount of 711,111 pesos and 4 centavos. That's 711,111.04 with no discount and below the ABC. 711,111.04. Obstacle bids, please. Thank you. Showing to you the abstract of bids as read in today's bidding. So the lowest submitted bid is from Asian Aerospace Corporation in the amount of 708 million, which is below the ABC, followed by Philman Corporate Distribution Corporation with the amount of 711,111 pesos, 0.04. And third is the Conoco Philippines Incorporated with 790,400,000. With this, sir, the technical working group recommends that these bidders undergo bid evaluation report for the consideration of the committee.
Move to adopt, Mr. Chair, the recommendation of the TWG for the conduct of bid evaluation for the proposals which were initially rated as passed during the opening of bids.
I seconded, Mr. Chair.
There's a recommendation duly moved and duly seconded, so please proceed with the bid evaluation. Again, we wish to extend our appreciation to all those who participated. Thank you for your patience and thank you for the orderly conduct of the opening. And again, please don't feel discouraged. We will have more for those who wish to participate.
One copy po, one copy
yes,
lang, please.
basically the same, except the units, I think, could be more or less. So please stand by for that. Ma'am, you're going to say something?
Sir, masyado natarantan. Laki, ang dami ng documents niya, tapos wala. Kasi yung ina-apostil na catalog, blinibling namin siya nataranta siya dun.
No,
Nagkaiba-iba na yun.
Sorry about, but I understand there was a letter, but unfortunately we're constrained to no longer reply considering that it's beyond the period. But insofar as the apostille documents are concerned, might not be clear from the bid documents, but it only says that apostilled certifications. The brochures and the others are not required to be apostilled. So
Sir, we were, sa posting nyo sa PhilJebs, hindi ho ganon. O, Mirna.
because we read it, we deliberated
Posting
it, but
po, hindi ganon.
yeah. So anyway, we'll maybe clarify further on the next bidding, but that's our understanding because these are regular issuances, regular documents, brochures, so it's counterintuitive if any government agency would require it to be apostilled because these are readily available, these are marketing materials. So even the law does not require it, so we comply with that. It's just that maybe because of the comma and the liberation. So anyway, if you think that we are lacking, apologies, we will improve further. Oh.
Kasi ang nakalagay doon sa bid bulletin, all bid documents coming from abroad must be apostilled.
Okay, we thought that it's clear that you read it in concomitant with the other issuances and in law, these are regular marketing materials, so you don't have to apostille them. But anyway, we were clear on the next bidding. So we expect that you will still participate. Anyway, you still have 3 days for motion for reconsideration. We will review, we will deliberate again. But for now, the motion is carried. Proceed with the bid evaluation. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. And we're also awaiting the motion for reconsideration of Boston. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We will do it. We'll please await further communication from our technical working group. Thank you. ADMS, your excuse, but back we still have other items on our agenda. We still have a pre-bid and pre-procurement. Do you wish to have a break?
Kain muna kami, sir, ni Sir
Sige,
Nori.
sige. Let's have a
5 minutes.
3-minute break. Oh, sige, sige, sige.